running with, looks like 7 or maybe 8 flying machines, no weapon upgrades, and 3 Dragonhawk riders. Cygnus is at 1500 and Allforicons is at almost 800 gold. Food count is 78 for Cygnus and 95 for Allforicons. Here we have another attempted assault, and this time the human decides to fight. Mr.Cygnus has no anti-air. Human is using shackles and machine gun fire from the, or what could I say, pepper spray from the flying machine. And that's the end of the Chimeras. Now we have ground versus ground with some Dragonhawk riders firing down. Human is getting a little smacked around hit. He has 4 knights left, it looks like. Bears are going, 6 knights. Bears are going down. Cygnus isn't doing the best job he did here because he lost. He's gonna lose all his bears. Almost all his bears. We have a hippogriff that came in and just stood around looking until he got shackled. Flying machines just, you know, checking things out, taking aerial photos for, you know, the scrapbook and, you know, the big fight of whenever this was played. So, we have this hippogriff rider here, took out the Dragonhawk, along with the water mantles and whatever other pathetic anti-air we had. Mr.Cygnus fucked up on the path here. A level 6 hero lost with no tavern is a hideous proposition, and Mr.Cygnus, who had the game in his pocket earlier, is now getting smacked around like a little bitch. Yeah. You know, Allforicons tore off his pimp suit and gave him a miniskirt instead and said, "Go on the corner and get me some cash, bitch." And here we have the human just, yeah, messing around. Flying machines should get the siege upgrade if he wants to use them as a main fighting force, but they're just still taking pictures, you know, watching whatever good they have pinned on the dashboard. And Mr.Cygnus is going to lose. Yeah, there we go. Now Mr.Cygnus is bound to tire one. However, unlike the human, Mr.Cygnus has all the buildings that he needs, and he does not have any units that are dependent on Tier 3 except for the Tier 3 buildings. So he can still pump out the chimps, he can still pump out the bears, unlike the human who needs Tier 3 for knights from the barracks. So, even though he's lost quite a bit, he hasn't lost any of his fighting power. He lost an expansion, of course, that's going to hurt. He still has 1 expansion, while the human is 2 expansions, sorry. Missed that one, too busy talking about fighting. So is that when you're doing audios, there's so many things you want to talk about, but since you can't talk about everything unless you're pausing every 5 seconds, you cover the big stuff. Human is now making a town hall and preparing for the tree to get smacked around. Cygnus has his hero back, which decided to disappear, and this hall is going down. End of story. Wisps are detonating all over the place and getting killed. So that's another smack in the face for Mr.Cygnus. And human is getting another smash knock. He now has 1 functional expansion and 1 being built. He's already burned out 2 of them, the starting and the natural expansion. And he's still making flying machines against hippogriffs. Now, where's Mr.Cygnus with his boys? With this many hippogriffs, flying machines are just great stones, honestly. At this point, he should just focus on getting the Dragonhawk riders with shackles. The flying machines are not going to do much of anything unless you have like 2 force scoops of them, and even then it's not toss-up. These hippogriffs have 525 hit points, 6 armor, serious damage, and they can also be roared. Whereas the Yumi has only priests at the depth level. That's for the dispel, obviously, so you can get rid of the roar. But since Cygnus has, I don't see any, yeah, there's one dryad here. He could slow the enemy army all to pieces, and with just one dryad, that's not going to happen. Here we have Dragonhawks, and now I think the human got his siege. Yep, we got the siege, which is a pathetic 8 to 10 damage with 1 damage grade. Damn, these flying machines are really kicking some ass. We have the hippogriffs coming in here to clean house. Where's my ladder? There. And a dryad helping out with slowing one of these Dragonhawk riders. Dragonhawks have far more armor, but they don't do far more health, but they don't do as much damage as the hippos. And with so Yumi is running around, running scared. Of course, he has just a few more flying machines than the hippogriffs, so he's not really getting anywhere with flying machines at this point. He's just wasting money and giving away mana, giving away experience. Human now has 1 sorceress. He's staffing various units. They get taken to the town hall and healed up. Cygnus is here ready for an assault, and he is pushing on the town hall with his siege damage from the gems. There goes the town hall. Here we have a very nice battle. Towers are in here, and it looks like they're firing on a mountain giant, which, you know, doesn't really bother about that. Hippogriffs are cleaning house on these flying machines. If I had the sound on, or if you hear the sound on, you would hear, you know, they came from behind, they came from behind. Tells you everything you need to know about night owls. Backdoor pokers. Dark Soul, the Demon Hunter, is level 8. And Metamorphosis is stacked in the rafters with good stuff. And the human is here getting decimated. Chimera go down. We have these hippogriffs standing around like a kid. The paladin is healing on this knight and mountain king, but they're both going down because he didn't think of getting potions, or maybe he used his potion. What the hell do I know? Covering the big stuff, people. Small details is for other people. And here goes the Mountain King south in a big hurry. I don't know if he used a teleport already, but the Mountain King got out, got staffed. Why he would do that when the enemy runs away and you have priests is beyond me. But maybe there's a short cooldown on the staff of Sanctuary. Cygnus is healing his hippogriffs up at the fountain, again using the advantage of the map to its best. The Demon Hunter here goes in, and I think he's gonna suck up some juice. Yep. That's 3 moon walls wiped out to heal a Demon Hunter and get his mana back. He could have just gotten maybe 1 or 2 clarity potions from his shop and used the Fountain of Health. Instead, he's 3 moon walls down. Yumi is rebuilding. He's still got. He's now got looks like 3 expansions, while Cygnus has 1 and 2. So Humi is pulling in more gold. Cygnus is at 40 out of 90, and Humi is at 65 out of 100. Maybe there is some truth to what they say that human needs to outexpand their opponent in order to win. Of course, you know, we're dealing with demon hunter that won't fucking die, and you know, bears with healing salves permanently on them. So here comes the Yumi, going into close combat with a demon hunter who has level 3 immolation. He decides to leg it out because he's getting slowed. When you're dealing with casters of any kind as Nightelf, and you already have the Ancient of Wind, you know, just pump out 1 or 2 fairy dragons. That's all you need. Priests will kill themselves by trying to heal, sorceresses will kill themselves, and you know, end of story right there. But these two players are too good for the easy solutions. They prefer to do it the hard way, the Walmart way. No spellbreakers to take the rejuve, no fairy dragons to kill casters, you know. That's the way it goes, and Human is still pushing with the flying machines. He now has some upgrades, but it's still 17 to 21 damage even with the scatter. You know, it's not enough to take out these 3 hit bursts. Dragonhawks, as I said, have a lot more health. They do have the shackles. If you manage to get 1 or 2 Dragonhawks more than their hippogriffs, you can shackle them all and then just focus with the 2 remaining and wipe them out and then take the chimeras. But who am I to tell a human player how to play his own race? I'm just making, you know, ideas, suggestions, thoughts for you guys to try out. But we can safely say that the quick and easy victory that Cygnus could have had with the advantage of taking out the castle, and then with the supreme advantage of chimps versus no anti-air, he let that go, and the human also let his part go, and he got anti-air and Cygnus didn't have some. So we're now doing the expansion grinding. Cygnus is natural is going. But you can easily see that even though you get a serious advantage of just 1 hero, now the human has far more hero levels on Cygnus because he has 3 level 5, which makes 15, and a lot more skills than the level 9 of Demon Hunter. One idea, if you know you're facing a Demon Hunter and you go for the Mountain King second, is to go the Blood Mage third and just nuke. It's a lot more efficient than having a Paladin, as far as I can tell from this game, because the Demon Hunter is dominating every battle. Even though he's only 1 hero against 3, he can kick some serious butt-ski. Here we go in. We're a little anti-hit. Where the hell is Cygnus' hit? Ah, taking out the anti-hero on the side here. The Demon Hunter can easily deal with the 2 gyrocopters flying machines that were there. And the human is again without anti-air because he decides to fly on the cheap, and you know, you get what you pay for it. Cygnus is, I'm not sure about his experience since he's still in metamorphosis, but healing up. Everything here is slowed. That's why you need 1 or 2 fairy dragons to take out the sorceress. Whatchamacallit, you need far more dryads than the enemy